Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. A former rival of Triple H has revealed that he heard WWE was planning to put him in Evolution. Maven was a mainstay on Rayo for the better part of his 4-year WWE run. The former WWE superstar now runs an incredibly successful YouTube channel and boasts more than 150,000 subscribers. In a recent video, Maven stated that he heard WWE was planning to include him in Triple H's legendary stable Evolution. By late 2004, Evolution had established itself as the most dominant entity on the main roster. On the road to Survivor Series 2004, Evolution feuded with Raw's top babyfaces, led by Randy Orton. This led to a 4-on-4 Survivor Series elimination match between Team Orton, Randy Orton, Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho, and Maven, and Team Triple H, Batista, Edge, now known as Adam Copeland, and Gene Snitsky. The traditional elimination match headlined the event. The final moments of the match saw Orton battling Triple H, with everyone else already being eliminated. An RKO ended things for the game, and Team Orton won the match. This was the biggest storyline that Maven was involved in during his WWE run. For years, WWE's Evolution stable has been regarded as one of the most dominant factions in wrestling history. With Triple H at the helm, alongside Ric Flair, Randy Orton, and Batista, Evolution became a force that shaped the careers of future world champions. However, what if WWE had considered an alternate lineup? A former rival of Triple H recently claimed that WWE may have planned for him to be in Evolution, which could have drastically altered the landscape of professional wrestling. This revelation has sparked curiosity and speculation among fans about what might have been had history taken a different course. Formed in 2003, Evolution was designed to embody the past, present, and future of WWE. Ric Flair, the legendary 16-time world champion, represented the past. Triple H, already an established main eventer, stood for the present. Meanwhile, the young and hungry Randy Orton and Batista symbolized the future. The faction was instrumental in launching the careers of Orton and Batista, both of whom went on to become world champions multiple times. However, like many stables before it, Evolution went through various considerations before its final incarnation. Over the years, rumors have surfaced that different wrestlers were once considered for a spot in the group. While Mark Jindrak was confirmed to be an early candidate before being replaced by Batista, new reports suggest another wrestler, someone who was once a fierce adversary of Triple H, was possibly in line for a spot. In a recent interview, one of Triple H's former rivals claimed that he heard rumblings of WWE possibly considering him for Evolution. The name in question, Rob Van Dam. RVD was one of WWE's most exciting performers in the early 2000s, with his high-flying style and unorthodox charisma, making him a fan favorite. However, he also found himself in heated rivalries with Triple H, particularly over the World Heavyweight Championship. According to RVD, he heard discussions backstage that WWE officials might have wanted to bring him into Evolution at one point, potentially as a wild-card addition to the faction. Had WWE followed through on this rumored idea, Evolution could have looked quite different. While Batista was the powerhouse enforcer and Orton was the cocky up-and-comer, RVD would have introduced a more unpredictable element to the stable. His extreme wrestling style and daredevil attitude could have set him apart while still aligning with the group's mission of dominance. However, there are clear reasons why this plan may not have come to fruition. RVD's laid-back, rebellious attitude clashed with Evolution's suit-wearing, corporate-backed image. The faction embodied sophistication and ruthless ambition, while RVD was more of a free spirit who preferred to go against the system rather than embrace it. These philosophical differences could have made him a difficult fit within the stable's aesthetic. If RVD had joined Evolution, it could have altered many key WWE moments. For one, Batista may have never become the powerhouse he did within the group, as the faction might not have had space for two rising stars. Additionally, RVD's role in WWE may have changed dramatically. Rather than being the perennial underdog and an ECW icon, he may have transitioned into a more traditional main event role alongside Triple H. One of the biggest potential changes could have been in the faction's eventual breakup. Batista famously turned on Triple H, leading to one of the biggest WrestleMania main events of all time at WrestleMania 21. If RVD had been in the group instead, perhaps he would have been positioned as the one to turn on the game instead of Batista. This could have resulted in a completely different trajectory for both men's careers. Ultimately, RVD never joined Evolution, and history played out as we know it. Batista and Orton used Evolution as a launching pad for their careers, while RVD remained a fan-favorite underdog who would go on to have memorable championship victories, including his historic WWE Championship win at ECW One Night Stand in 2006. While it's fun to speculate about what could have been, some things in wrestling history seem destined to remain unchanged. Evolution's legacy remains intact, but the idea of RVD as a part of the faction is an intriguing what-if scenario for wrestling fans to ponder. Could he have thrived in a faction built on prestige? Or would his natural rebellious streak have made it impossible for him to fit in? One thing is certain. Evolution was all about dominance, and no matter the lineup, it was always destined to be one of the greatest factions WWE has ever seen.